Climate action and environmental education. I believe students can be an incredible force for good in the world. In our class, we spend time outside, focused time, but there's also lots of free time to explore, and that's important. In science, we learn about resources and the impact of mining. The key message being that less is more, and the greenest thing you can do is consume less. We had poster contests to share our ideas in the community. It's only one straw, said 8 million people. And if Columbus had brought his lunch in a styrofoam box, it might still be here in a landfill. Did you know styrofoam takes 500 years to forever to decompose? We learn how to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And at Christmas, we made signs with ideas for gifts that don't need resources. Pool passes, ski lessons, homemade meals. And we put these up downtown while people were shopping. A group of teachers raised funds to build outdoor shelters at 3 schools. At that point, though, we were frustrated by the barriers to classes coming to our monthly climate strikes at lunchtime. So instead of a climate rally or a climate strike, we had a climate expo. Our activists talked to newspapers about the expo and invited the public. We asked the public to come out to show support and learn more about climate justice. Superintendent Mike Hooker helped organize. He encouraged teachers, booked the buses, and spoke at the event. Groups like our local food initiative talked about local food and climate change. The Car Share Cooperative talked about sharing resources and reducing greenhouse gases. The Aboriginal Friendship Society talked about the connection to nature and ecological knowledge. High school students had games set up to teach the science of climate change. There were elementary classes that had stations with activities, for example, showing how much oxygen trees produce. Some stations made household products that reduce packaging and transportation. Here are some kids sampling toothpaste. Kids wrote postcards to politicians asking for climate action. There was time for students to voice their concerns. It was empowering to hear the wisdom spoken. In the end, 600 people came, learned, and demanded action from our government.